Hello everyone, and welcome to this, the first ever instalment of the Norwood Institute podcast. In this podcast we'll be, well, mostly rabbiting on about Doctor Who, actually. I'm May Norwood.
I'm Isaac Norwood.
And I'm John Wood, who provides the wood half of Norwood.
Today, rather than actually reviewing an episode, we will be talking about ourselves in a relationship with Doctor Who and choosing which episodes we're going to do for the next 3 podcasts.
So, Dad, how did you first get into Doctor Who and stuff?
Well, I'm 51, and I worked out that I started watching Doctor Who 37 years before you guys did.
That's more than twice as old as I am.
Yes. I was 3 at the time, and it was Patrick Troughton's Monster season 5. And I don't know which one I started with. I know I saw the Yeti, and I know I saw the Ice Warriors. So I either started with the Abominable Snowmen and then went on to the Ice Warriors, or I started with the Ice Warriors and remember the Yeti from Web of Fear. But anyway, I remember them. Unfortunately, that season scared me so much I stopped watching for a bit. I started again with John Pertwee, and then when I hit 14 during Tom Baker's time, I decided I was too grown up for Doctor Who. So, Isaac, how about you? How did you get into Doctor Who?
Well, we were all at Grandad's house for Christmas. That was when I was 3, same age as Dad when he started, and we ended up watching the Christmas Invasion. It was on the telly, and I'm sure there must have been a lot of going in and out of the room.
Oh, yes, there was.
Was it that you decided to watch it because you thought, oh, I'm talking to Dad at the minute, sorry, I know you guys listening can't see. Was it you who decided to watch it because you thought, oh, I'll have another go at Doctor Who?
Yeah, well, I'd already kind of got a little bit back into it. I'd seen a couple of the repeats, and I'd seen the TV movie. And we didn't have a telly at home at the time, so it's a bit of a novelty. And I just thought, oh, Doctor Who, I'll watch that for a bit of nostalgia. And then, and then you guys kind of wanted to watch it too.
Yeah, and we loved it. After we got a telly, didn't you buy some of the DVDs, Dad?
Yeah, I got the Christopher Eccleston season, the Ninth Doctor.
Yeah, and that really got me into it. And first saw the Daleks, and I absolutely adore the Daleks. Ever since then, ever since I saw Dalek. And you, May, have you got anything more to say?
Well, yeah, so I did start at the same time as you, so quite a lot of what you've said is applicable to me as well.
But you were 5 rather than 3.
But I was 5 rather than 3, so it was a bit more sort of, I don't know, I'm not exactly sure how to describe, but I really enjoyed it. I mean, I kept running out of the room and stuff, because I remembered it was really quite scary. Obviously, the Sycorax are absolutely terrifying monsters.
Wow, so terrifying.
They're so scary. But I really liked it. I thought, obviously I wouldn't have known how to describe it then, but I thought David Tennant was really charismatic, and sort of the acting, even when I was little, really sort of caught my attention. It made me believe that what I was watching on the telly was real. And I actually, this is quite funny, I used to believe that whenever I rewatched something, the actors had to get out of bed and do it again. So it was like every time I watched it, I was watching it live. So I used to feel a bit guilty about watching Doctor Who because I thought, oh no, poor David Tennant's got to get out of bed and act for me. But even then, I still did it, even though I thought I was being very mean to the actors. But
selfish.
I know, I'm really selfish because Doctor Who was just so enthralling and brilliant. Brilliant. Sorry, I don't know why I'm doing that. Fantastic. And yeah, just really, really enjoyed it.
Okay, so just to move on, we also want to select which episodes we're going to review first.
Yes. So, what was yours, May?
The one I was wanting to choose was the Green Death, because I thought that was for some reason when I first watched it, it was one of the first Classic Who episodes I saw, and it was the first John Pertwee episode I saw. So it was sort of part of my introduction to Classic Who as well as the RTD and Moffat eras. So I just was really sort of, okay, wow, this was made back in the mists of time, but it's still brilliant. It's still Doctor Who. So I was wanting to look at that to sort of revisit what sort of really got me hooked with Classic Who as well as New Who. What about you, Isaac?
Unsurprisingly, because this is sort of a beginner season for this podcast, I'm going to do the Christmas Invasion.
Right. Because that's the first one.
Because that's the first one we've ever seen. And you, Dad?
What are you doing?
Well, I think just because, well, we've got one classic, one new. I think I'm going to go for the very first episode ever, An Unearthly Child. And when I say episode, I think there's enough to talk about, given that we want to keep these fairly short and snappy, in just the first episode.
Oh, definitely,
so I'm going to go for An Unearthly Child. There is an argument to be had that the caveman story that follows
is part of
is separate. It's by a different writer.
Is
it's
it?
Different. Yeah, it is.
Oh,
it's by a different
one.
writer.
Wow.
It's a different setting. It was made as part of the same serial, but it's just so different that I think it's worth talking about An Unearthly Child on its own.
Yeah.
Yep.
That sounds really good to me. Should we leave it at that for our little introductory episode?
Yeah, these shouldn't be too long.
Yeah, that sounds pretty
this
good.
will probably be a bit shorter than our other ones because, well, we don't have
anything
actual material to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to try and keep the episodes to around 20 minutes or under. They might go a bit over, but...
yeah, doesn't matter too much.
We're going to try not to do the mammoth 1, 2, 3 hour
Yeah.
podcasts that sometimes go out.
Yeah.
So, okay, shall we say cheerio? And hopefully, if you've been a little bit interested by this, we'll see you at our first proper review podcast, which is going to be... Which one are we going to do first?
An Unearthly Child, I reckon.
Unearthly
Start
Child.
At the beginning.
Very, very beginning.
Yeah.
Okay, so bye for now.
Bye!
See you in time.
A period of time.
A period of time, yeah.
Yep. Okay, thank you.
Wibbly
Bye.
wobbly timey-wimey.
Stop.
Dad?
Yes, Chief?
Shush.
Right, Chief.